Hey guys, welcome to this episode of Montana Haven, Alaska edition. Ethan, tell me what you're working on.
This is to go around one of the purlins on one of the walls.
So this is Ethan's first attempt at this, so turn it around. As you can see what we were doing, we pocket screwed the back of these, and this is so tight a bully couldn't rip that apart. So now Ethan's holding it up there and kind of tracing, and you can see we made a wall slot, and now he's trying to fit it up inside there. So you'll see the finished product in a moment. But hey guys, welcome to this video, and thanks for following us. Today we got Justin, Ethan, and myself, and we're gonna be working all week on the trim. We're looking forward to getting as much done as we can. So welcome to this video. Hope you enjoy it. Thanks for following us. God bless you. Here we go. Boom de yada. Yeah, buddy. See way up there? That's done. This entry, oh not entry, this stairwell area is done. This is probably the hardest place with these long extension ladders. Well, we got all this done. All up around here, around the window, up on top. And there you can see around the purlins where we put those little pieces of trim that Ethan was working on. And all the way up along there, along the ceiling, and down along the wall, the window, and now we're going to be working in the Arctic entry, getting this trimmed out. Ethan's working on the wall slot there. Okay, Justin, let's get this wall slot in here. So we planed this down to what we think should be about the right width here. We're going to see if we can get it in there. We had to put our baseboard in first, which you can't see from there, but baseboard and oh yeah, you get the laser, Justin. Sometimes we have to take, the logs aren't all perfectly, perfectly level, so sometimes we have to take a little bit off of, make sure that there's no gaps here. There's a gap right there, so it's got to go in. Sometimes we got to take it off and trim it a bit. Yep, and we're up against, so let's mark it. Get the jigsaw. So we just kind of mark that. Took a bunch off. Try it again. And I'll get the laser set up. There, but now back away a little bit more. Yeah, that's as far as it's going to go on the bottom. I'm going to pull the top out a little bit. So we got a laser set up here. So that's level. Oh, there's a crack right here. Whole thing's going to have to go in a little bit. Okay, so we gotta remark it, set it in some more. Okay, that piece is done. Now the next thing we gotta do is get this top piece right here. Once that's done, then we can go up here and around. One piece at a time. Looks good, Ethan. A little bit more, huh?
Yeah.
And there, Ethan is putting the last nail in the Arctic entry. Yay! Now, this 1/3 of the house is done. This is the most difficult part. And we're gonna head tomorrow. All we gotta do in this center third is literally just up along there, a little bit up there, over there, and then up along here. So, and we're gonna be done by noon or earlier on this side. Then we gotta head for the master bedroom and stuff. So that's gonna take a while, but hey, we're making progress. Hey guys, good morning. I gotta tell you something crazy that happened. See my ring finger? It's gone. My ring is gone. This morning I woke up, did my daily chores in the morning, and I couldn't find my ring. I realized my ring is gone. We've searched the house all morning. We spent an hour looking for my ring, tore everything apart. I looked in all the sink trap drains, dumped everything, cleaned everything out. We tore the house apart. We prayed this morning. We said, Lord, help us find that ring. And we thanked him that we found it. So we're heading to work. And look here. I look down, I get the snow shovel. I'm gonna scrape off some of this snow off our front steps. And I don't know if you can see it, but right there is my ring. Right there is my ring. How is that possible? Can you see it in there? How did my ring get off my finger, and why is it there, and why did I see it? Thank you, Jesus. Hallelujah. Man, I'm so excited about that. Oh, I didn't want to lose that ring. That's a special ring that Priscilla gave me when we were in Israel. Right there it is, just sticking out of the snow. Look, I barely saw it when I was getting ready to scoop the snow off. Wow. Right there. Amazing.
What? Where'd you find it?
See if you can find it.
Oh.
Is it somewhere around here? Oh, that is this. Where? Babe. What?
I know what it is I whacked off my pants last night, the sawdust, and it fell off my finger.
Thank
Crazy.
you, Lord.
I know.
Wow.
So I gotta be careful. My finger shrank a little bit, I guess, from when I was sick or something. So.
Thank you, Jesus.
That's so awesome. Woo! Relief.
Yes.
Off we go to work, and look at that big, beautiful moon up there. Fantastic. Really big and huge. So thankful we found the ring. Now we can get to work. That right there is a pretty sight. A moose just hanging out. It's about 16 degrees this morning. And then look at the moon up there. Love it.
I don't know.
Here we're brainstorming ideas for a keystone trim piece. We'll see what we actually end up with. That was Ethan's suggestion and Justin, so we'll see what we can come up with. We were thinking about putting it right up there underneath that post, one on each side, over there and over here. So we'll see what it looks like when we're done. What Ethan is doing is notching the end there for a full 3/4 inch board to go in there. And then we're gonna set it up along the top here. And Justin is starting in the bedroom. Right here? Yeah. See, now I'm asking my boys what to do. I love it when that happens. They're getting to be so in tune with what's happening. I'm like, tell me what's going on here. Yep, it's amazing. Justin and Ethan have really progressed the last year. I'm constantly amazed how well they are doing. It's amazing. You gotta remember, they're 16 already. I think they're doing better than I was at 16. I was working on our log home, what we call the pad, the pre-assembly department, when I was 16, so I was doing that. What we're doing here is putting our keystone together. Again, this was the boys' idea. I thought it looked pretty cool too, so went for
We
it.
have to plane this.
Okay, plane just a little bit, yep. See, he knows what's going on. Telling me what to do. So the reason that we're planing these like that, not to make them thinner, but if you remember when where do we go here? Yeah, when we varnish these things, we varnish the back side of them so they wouldn't warp. And now, when we try to put this Minwax on them, you can't do it because it's got that glaze on it. So we have to run through the planer, take just a nibbin of it off so that we can get that glaze off, and then we can stain it. So we're just staining here what we're gonna see. Okay, cool beans right there. I don't know if you can tell from there, but this is actually, there's a cut right here. It's the same board that we cut at an angle. And in order to access this screw jack back here, so that screw jack, in other words, down the footer, all the way down in the basement, we put a bigger footer to carry the weight of this roof right here. So we put a heavy duty beam, and then in the floor we put a heavy duty blocking, and then there's heavy duty blocking in here. And then we put a jack right in here, a screw jack, so that it's holding up, helping to hold this beam, the pressure on this beam, both sides actually. And then we made this trim, so all we have to do is take this screw off, this whole thing will lift off, and we can turn the screw jack down, and then we put it back up here, and put that screw back in, and nobody's wiser. We'll have to do that a few times over the next year or so as the house settles. So one screw, it should pop off, good to go. There we go. Oh, we wrote stuff on the back right here. I forgot. Our names, stuff like that. Now, when we need to adjust that screw jack, we'll just turn it right there. Now put it back up there again, Ethan. Okay, here we are. Ah, I like it. Hey, I like that idea, boys. That was nice. A little bit hard to see. It should almost be a different color, but it'll be all right. There, you want a towel. If it was like a slightly different shade, maybe like a light gray or something, pop a little bit more, but it's nice. Okay, next thing. Well, we're working in the bedroom now, and Ethan's getting that all chiseled out. It's a job, I'm telling you. And Justin and I are getting ready to put this top slip trim on. Got some of those pieces up along the triangles down there. Okay, look at this amazing. Well, what is it, babe? This dessert.
This is a blueberry sour cream cake. So it's kind of like a cheesecake, but it's probably a little more custardy than that. And it's a Trim Healthy Mama dessert, so there's no sugar in it except for like stevia and erythritol. But what we used were some very precious mountain huckleberries that are from Alaska.
Yep, that a friend of ours gave us, that he picked, him and his wife picked here in Alaska, and he gave us some blueberries, huckleberries, salmon berries. It was amazing. So that's what this is made out of. You want to lift a piece out of there, babe? And
yeah, we can maybe put the link down below. I just found the recipe online, so we can maybe put the link down below for you guys.
I will try to remember.
Let's see. Like I said, it's a little bit more custardy.
That looks amazing.
There it is.
I bet it tastes as good as it looks.
Let me try it. It is really good. Very creamy. Very good.
Nice. All right. Should we have some?
Yep.
Friends and neighbors?
Yeah.
Well, good morning. We're back at it. It snowed like 2 or 3 inches last night again, so everything's beautiful and white outside. So we had to run a couple of errands, and one thing that we had to do is I've been calling around about our basement floor, and I think we have a solution. So we're pretty excited about that. We're going to do a concrete test. Talked with a local company that's actually all they do is that kind of stuff, and he said no problem. There's a epoxy thin layer that we can roll over it, and it's completely going to seal it off. That's what they do a lot. So good, it's good thing. And we went down to had a package here, so we're going to show this package to you. These are some of our sconces that we got. We found them on Etsy. They were actually pretty reasonably priced, we thought. And a guy in Bulgaria makes these things, so we're going to open them up and show them to you. We're pretty excited about it. Coming all the way from Bulgaria. All right, Ethan, open her up. And Avalon is finishing up her schoolwork today. She worked longer yesterday, so today she's gonna finish it up here, then she wants to come out and help us do things. Package well, that's cool. Wow, they're huge. Bigger than I thought. Okay, let's bring it out here to the light, Justin. So it's a little bit hard to see with all this wrapping. But let's leave it wrapped up. Right there you can see this one. You're gonna see it later, but right now, we're just gonna do a quick tester. Do you see that bighorn sheep right there? That's a Dall sheep cut out of metal with a wood background and a light in the middle. And then this guy, oh, this one's so wrapped up, I don't know if you can see it or not.
Moose right here.
Oh, let's see, its glare is really bad there. You just hardly can see it. There you go, a little bit, that's a moose. And, oh, this one you can see better, check that out. That's a wolf howling at the moon. Right there's the moon, up there. Should be pretty cool. Yep. I like it. Fantastic news. That's the last piece in the master bedroom. All we can do right now, we still have the baseboard to do, but that's once the floors are in, and the door. We can't do that, either one of those right now. So, all right. Well, so far today we got this door installed going into the master bathroom. So now we can start putting our base and everything, finish trimming that all out. That's the next project in line. That looks beautiful. Especially the extension ladder in the way. Just kidding. We are driving home, and just look at that amazing view of the mountains right there. It's snowing just a little bit, and they are just beautiful, sticking out of the kind of like the fog or something. Looks amazing. So where am I at now? I am sitting on top of the shower wall. You can see I'm about ready to topple off of here. Oh, okay, right there's the shower. And we're trying to get this trim on up all the way around here. It's kind of complicated, but we're getting it. Ethan's putting all those little squares in right there. And I'm working on some trim right down in this corner right here. It's exceedingly hard to see here, right down here. Okay, Justin, get the nailer. Uh-oh, we're gonna have to cut this. Cut it right there, that mark. Maybe make it a ½ inch shorter or something. But the good news is we're just about done trimming. Now, when I say done trimming, once we have the floors on, then there's still more to trim, like around the base and stuff, but we're doing everything that we can before the floors, and we're literally on the last of. We might be able to finish it today, but at the very least, if we don't, we're gonna get it really super duper close to done. So that's cool. So I think we're a little bit ahead of schedule on what we thought it might take. What are you making, Wyatt?
Sword.
That's a sword, all right. And the sword is set free. It's set free at last.
Thank you, Justin Eastman, for your help.
Welcome.
All right, cool. Time to call it a night. Now we've got our trim going around and going across here. We still got to put a piece over the top. And Ethan did all this back in here. A little bit of slip trim down on the back there. Kind of complicated stuff going on there. He's got all that stuff in the back. Triangle's done. Yep, looking good. And we got this trim along the top here, around the shower. The only thing that we got left is just a couple pieces across the top of this. And I literally think that's done. I gotta do a little bit of monkey business right here in this corner. Oh, yeah, I gotta think through a lot of this stuff because it's like, what settles and what doesn't. Sometimes I get messed up myself, so. But it's good. We're about 30 minutes tomorrow or an hour and we'll be done up here. Then we might start on the stairs. Well, I think we may have come up with a solution for this floor. I hope so, and I'm really excited about it. After calling around, asking a lot of people, I actually ran into a guy that said, check this place, they might have something for the floor that I could coat it with, which they said they don't. Check this other place, so I did. Anyways, I found a company up here, really helpful people, and they say they have a product that I should be able to apply on top of this concrete, which will completely seal it off. And what I'm doing right now is they sell some tests. So we're going to test this area and grind it down for 72 hours. We're going to put this test kit on here, and then we're going to see how much water, if any, gets sucked up into these kits. So we weigh these little containers, and then we're going to seal it completely off for 72 hours, see how much moisture it collects, and then reweigh them so we know how much water is actually being coming up in this area. So I have 3 different kits. We're going to put them in 3 different places, see what happens. We're going to take the kits in, and then they're going to evaluate it in their computer and see how much, or if there's a big water issue or not even hardly at all. So that's good news, and then we're going to find out. So Monday evening or Monday morning, we should probably know, Monday evening we'll know what these test kits will tell us. And then hopefully there's a product that they say is pretty simple to put on. We just acid etch it a little bit, clean it, and then roll it on, and it should really block that. So that's good news. Okay, this is the first section done. We're gonna go and do 2 more sections. We're gonna pick 2 sections that I think are kind of maybe a wet area or possibly, and then we're just gonna pick another random area that we don't think it is to kind of get a general overview of the concrete. Okay, test kit number 1. All we're gonna do is we pre-weighed this. This has got the dry weight on it. Gonna not spill any of this. Gonna set that down right there. And that's pre-weighed. And whatever gets attracted to that, whatever moisture will tell us how many pounds of water is coming up through this concrete in 1 square foot, I believe. Is something like that. This has got sticky edges. So I did mainly this area where we thought it was kind of wet, and I kind of came up over here in this little area here where I thought maybe it's not quite as wet, so we're just going to do it right here. So maybe about 50-50 or so. So there we go. Seal that off really good. So no outside air can get in there. And I just remember I was supposed to write the time down when we do this, but I'll have to do that on the next ones. Okay. Cool. Done. Now, just so nobody kicks it, we're going to go and do this last silly little thing here. Just because we want to. Caution. There we go. Do not touch. Okay, now we'll do the other 2. We've officially started our next project here. We are ripping off our temporary stairs, and we're getting ready to put our next set of quality stairs on. We had to take these off, rip them a little bit shorter here so we can put our trim along the side in there. And then we put them back on so we can temporarily walk on them. We gotta take all these off so we can clean out underneath here. So yeah, it's a process. Another thing that we want to do is we want to put stairway lights in. 1 down on this wall, and then 3 along the side going up the side there. And so we have to take this box out right here. We're going to install another switch underneath here so that we can turn them on or off. If they're on, there's a daylight to dark sensor on there, so they'll go on when it's dark. If the switch is on, and then when it's daylight, they'll come off. Or we can turn the switch off and they'll always be off. So we have to install that. So all the prep work is going to take quite a bit of time, but then putting the stairs in, I don't think it's going to take that long. So maybe about 1.5 days is what we're thinking to get this done. So we're working on it, getting it started. First things first, we're going to put a switch in for these stairway lights. So we're going to pull power from that box. and install another box down here, get a switch put in there. Then we got to fish wires down through here for our lights. After messing with this thing for the last 30 minutes or so, we want to make sure we didn't make any mistakes. We think we've got the formula figured out, so we're going to go and cut. We have to cut up, over like that all the way. Just trying to figure out how this end is going to turn out and the top end. And we think we've got it figured out now, so we're going to go mark it, cut it, and hope it fits. So we're getting a rise and run here cut out. So now you can see that's our trim going along each side right there. And tomorrow we'll come back and we will put our steps on. But before we do the steps, we're going to have to do the trim on each side of the lower set of stairs. And then we're going to do the landing, which is full of tools right now, and the base, and then we'll do the steps. So we think we can get it done tomorrow. Okay, great job, fellas, as usual. And you did such a great job. So we're just so happy to get all the trimming done, everything we can get done. Like we said before, there's still some base to do and stuff, but we got that all done. The stairs is the project. If we get the stairs done this week, we're a whole like 2 days ahead of schedule of what we kind of thought we might be. So we like that. We like to be ahead of schedule. It's uplifting and positive. Okay, we're gonna go have some dinner. We're gonna have some friends for dinner. And we'll see you tomorrow morning. Hey, good morning. We got Ethan and Justin and I, and we're back today. It's Saturday. We're working on these stairways here. And man, these things are complicated. I don't want to make a mistake because we got just enough product, 1x12s here, or 1x10s. Were these? Yeah, 1x10s or 12s, I forget even. These are 1x10s, yep, for what we needed. So there's a cut right here. It's going to go up. Actually, this is going to be cut up like this, and this is going to set down here. We have to cut this off here. So we're going to go cut it. Hopefully that fits. So far, so good. Last night we got the other two in place, and I'll show that to you. So you can see some of that cutting going on there. That fit pretty good. And Justin is cutting out the outlets right here. We're going to have 3 stairway lights going along that side. And then we're going to have one along this side, and here's going to be the switch for it. All right, let's see if this is in the neighborhood of what we need. The neighborhood of beauty. Uh-oh. What's going on, Ethan? What is going on? Seriously? Okay. I'm not impressed at all. That does not fit. Oh man. So after the other side you saw, I was convinced that we made it right, and when we put it on there, it wasn't right. Oh, that was so disappointing. But we redeemed ourselves. There's usually workaround, and so we're gonna make it work. I think it'll look just fine. But this time we went over it we figured out why we made the mistake that time, and so now we're hopefully not gonna make that same mistake this time. So here we go, and we're gonna go cut this. We got it all marked. Let's cut it and knock on wood and cross our fingers. That is right. Moment of truth has arrived, and it says that we have succeeded. Yay. 1/4 inch, just like we needed it. And I'm loving it. Okay. Okay, now we are ready for our floor. And I think it will probably go like this. Yogi. Okay. See if we're now in the neighborhood of beauty. Double triples, check. Good deal. We've got the floor on, the baseboard trim on, and now we are ready to show you who we've got that was visiting today. That makes me really happy. That fine lady right there came out to work on my other.
The other side here.
Yep.
Got it all sanded down and now I'm just varnishing it up. So then this will be done. I just love all the dark trim that they did around here. It was a lot of work, but they are good at what they do. By the way, a lot of you have asked about this hat, like where I got it from. And it's an Aussie hat. It's from Australia. The brand is Akubra. But I did not buy it. We have a wonderful friend that we call Grandpa Michael, and he's from Australia, and he gave me a hat like this and also Joas one, so it's a special hat.
I don't know if you can get those in the United States or not. You
Not
might be
sure.
able to. I'm not sure
Yeah.
either. So, yep, they're made in Australia, I believe. So, yep, she's gonna finish that up, and we're hopefully gonna try to get these stairs wrapped up yet today. But of course, we brought some of the little snickerdoodles along today. They're always messing around doing stuff. What are you making there, Avalon?
A sword.
A sword. You're releasing it from its prison with the jigsaw, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. Chloe, what have you got? A one-sided sword?
Wyatt has one too.
Okay, yep. Very nice. It just keeps snowing outside. Let me go outside. Avalon, you want to open the door and show them how much it's snowing out there? It's just really coming down. Ah, look at that. Catching snowflakes. Yep, the snow is deep, that's for sure. And it just keeps snowing. Are they tasty, Chloe? Is it safe to cut this beautiful board? We've got one shot at it. Measure it 5 times. Okay, pretty sure that's the right measurement.
It looks beautiful.
I would probably cry if it was wrong. But it won't be wrong. Oh, it fits perfect, actually. Nice. Okay.
Whoa.
Step number 1. mirror on there. Keep it from squeaking. Ooh, doggy. That's tight. Ah, right there. Like grow it in there. Okay. Ah, that looks nice. Only got it. Okay. Now we're gonna screw these things on there. And you know what I like to do is let's put a square on there so we're nice and square. All along there. Okay. There we go. Oh, that's a dream. Dream coat right there. So here's this bullet. We saved this. If you've been following us in some of their older videos, other videos, Justin, hang on a second. When I was burning this, I discovered there's a bullet sawed through here. So we went and just polished it up. So I think that's pretty cool. Somebody shot a slug into the tree years ago, and now we saved this for the top step. So when we're going up or coming down, I see that bullet right there. Pretty cool, I think. Wow, 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 wow. Now we still got to do the riser. It's kind of late here. I'm not sure if we're going to get done with that yet today, but these steps are looking really beautiful. Really loving them. All right, Justin, Ethan, Avalon, what do you think of this whole situation with these stairs here?
They're so nice.
They're really
so
pretty.
Nice.
So we installed these lights along the side here. There we go. They're actually sensor lights that come on if it gets dark enough, but because the light's shining on here, they'll just turn off. But yeah, these steps I think are just so beautiful. I can't get over them, how beautiful they are. Of course, we still have to put the risers up all along here. Those we just didn't get time today, but there's that bullet, which is just neater than I'll get out. So, yep. Alrighty guys, this is going to be the end of the video.
And thanks for watching. See you again soon.
Bye.